Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. This is Life Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a professional certified co-actively co-create life coach. I'm also a certified mental health coach. I am by background a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience. But I have transitioned myself to becoming an entrepreneur, and I am currently now streaming live from Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. I am a Master Builder Apprentice to Master Coach's Master Builder Apprenticeship Program. We build Thrive as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I'm also a trained public speaker under the Six Steps to Six-Figure Public Speaking Career Training and the founder and the creator of my nth attempt to parenthood coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. You are joining me live today for a day without your health coach. This is our new, here in our new digital space, Think Talk broadcast. Think Talk broadcast is a flagship community project of the speakers of Coaching Think Talk from Life Coach Philippines and and members of the Coach A coaching community. Okay, our mission is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision to be the go-to network for content that connect the mind, the heart, and the soul through the platform of life coaching. So this is us in the Philippines advancing coaching as an art, a science, a lifestyle, a profession, and a business. Your one coaching thought for today is let not illness be your influence to health. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Today is the 4th of May for the year 2022, and I am broadcasting beyond borders of the Healthy Hub here in Arellano Street, Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. You are joining me for a day without your health coach. This program is created for individuals who have not yet taken their health journey, or they may have taken their health journey, but because of challenges, they have not continued to pursue the path towards health. And our coaching conversation will be on lifestyles and its impact to health. So I'm just so excited today, no? This is a day without your health coach. And when you talk about health coach, it means a person who will be cheering for you, who is your accountability partner, who will be walking with you through your health journey. Yan po yung ating health coach, no? So today, I'm just excited to have our guest. He is the branch head of Pag-ibig office from Calbayog City, Samar. He is a very dedicated family man. He is a dedicated family man. And one thing that I know of him is that he is a man with many talents and skills. He is also a certified life coach like me. So, to all the viewers right now, let us all welcome to our digital space Coach Leo Agner Larraga. Hello, Coach Leo.
Hello, good afternoon, Coach Marife. My God, thank you for the
Hello. So
beautiful
excited.
introduction.
Ah,
Beautiful
yes.
introduction. Thank
Siyempre,
you for having me.
siyempre,
Thank you for
Coach
having
Leo.
me. Thank you for
Okay, so
having me.
welcome,
It's an
Coach Leo, and
honor.
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to have you in the show. Yeah. So, um, na-introduce na kita nga kanina, no? Na-introduce na kita as a dedicated family man, no? So,
Wow.
yun ay talagang by observation at talagang ikay nakasama ko sa maraming trainings din, no? So, what are the siguro ang first question ko, Coach Leo, is what, na-introduce na kita, pero ano pa yung probably tatlong bagay na hindi ko alam at many of your friends probably hindi pa nila alam yon. Ano yung tatlong bagay that you have, that you possess, no? Or something like probably an inspiration or an encouragement or something that hindi pa talaga namin alam. Like ako, hindi ko pa alam na would describe or would mga attributes mo that would describe Leo as a family man?
Okay, may I ask you, what area would you like to know? No, no, just kidding. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think a lot of people know that I got married late. Okay, but I think they didn't know that it was a quick marriage. It was what they call this whirlwind romance. So hindi nila alam
Oh,
yun. Okay, so did you know that, Marif, Coach?
I didn't know. I didn't
Now you
know.
know. Now you know. So
No,
if I may give you the details, it was in throwback 1997.
mm,
We actually met in a charismatic group. Okay, she was a member, and then I joined the group in 1997 around March, and then
mhm.
in December of 1997 of that year, we were formally introduced. Kasi yung wife ko si Malin, ano siya, medyo maldita yung personality niya. So, hindi ko talaga siya type. So, ganun yun. And then we were formally introduced around
Hello, Malin.
December.
Are you watching?
We were formally introduced uh, that year. Although we were going
Mm,
to the same organization, we would have this Saturday activity, yung prayer meeting. But
mhm,
on December of 1997, we were formally introduced. And then around
mhm.
January, we decided to get married. Ganun
Mm,
kabilis.
ganon
Okay?
kabilis.
So, sabi nga nila, nakita daw yung isang interesado at saka yung isang desidido. Whoever is the interesado at saka whoever is the decidido, it's up to you to know. I will not reveal, of course. It's up to you to know. So that's one. Ano, that's one fun fact about me. Another
Mhm,
one
mhm.
is um, I am a frustrated flight attendant.
Mm,
I
mhm,
was a yeah, I was already working at the Capitol, my first job, kasi yung Pag-ibig is my second job actually. So yung first job ko, I was
mm,
already working at the Capitol. Mga 3 years after, for the first time, nag nag-recruit yung PAL at that time
mhm,
for
mhm,
flight attendants in the city for the first time in Tacloban. So usually they would
oh,
just
yeah.
recruit in Manila, right? So they would just recruit in
Yes.
Manila. So at that time, ang gamitin ko nga yung height ko, gamitin ko nga yung konting kagwapuhan ko. So why not apply? I would just try. I wanted to
Apply.
try. So why not apply? So to make the story short, nakuha ako. I was able to pass the interview, and then we went to Manila for another panel interview. And then
Mhm.
while waiting for the final result, I decided to uh, learn swimming kasi hindi ko talaga alam mag-swim.
Yeah.
So yun, nag-swimming ako, and then after 1 month, wala, hindi ako, I wasn't able to learn how to swim. Unfortunately, hindi ako nakaswim. I was not floating, I couldn't float. So in short, I gave up my dream or ambition to be a
To
flight
become.
attendant, to become a
Requirements,
flight attendant.
requirements siya, Coach Leo, requirements yung you should know how to swim, right?
Actually, they were, yeah. In a way, it's a requirement because part of the training you will have to jump from a height of equivalent to the second floor. You will have to jump down to the swimming pool, and then you really have to swim. So they will have to
Uh-huh.
see you na talagang marunong ka mag-swim. Kaya how can you, save the lives of
Yeah.
people kung
Yeah.
mag-crash yung plane on the sea.
Plane. Yeah.
So that was my frustration. But anyway, well, God is good. God has other plans for me. That's why I'm here. And hopefully we'll be life
Mm.
coaching in the near future.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yung ikatlo, wala na akong maisip na ikatlo. Except for maybe I'm a plantito. Maybe some people
Yeah.
don't know that I'm a plantito.
Yeah.
So I love also gardening.
Yeah.
Yun.
And between you and Malin, no, you are the one who really like do the interior designing of your home. Am I right? Tama ba
Yeah,
ako,
yeah,
Coach
yeah,
Leo?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oo. I do
Oo.
the fixing in the
So,
house.
so yeah, yun no, Coach Lay has really impeccable taste in terms of designing, no? So, pupunta dito
Wow.
sila Master Coach A. So, bibisita kami sa bahay nyo para ma-prove ko yung sinabi ko, di ba? Bigla siya.
Okay.
Okay? Para,
Ganito.
because I'm proud of that. I am proud to see, I mean, ako, to know you na, ayan, talent niya talaga. Talent niya yung gumawa doon sa bahay, no? I mean, magaganda talaga yung mga pictures and that you're the one who chooses those pictures, di ba, sa bahay, saka yung mga
Yeah, yeah.
decorations, am I right?
Just give me an
Mm.
advance notice, ha? Because I need to prepare the house also. Siyempre. Kasi,
Siyempre.
kasi kung wala ako, parang disorder ang bahay namin. Kasi ako
Yes,
lang talaga
yun.
naglilinis. I do everything for the house.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Mm.
I love
Yeah.
doing it naman.
Yeah, yeah. That's just something that it makes you happy, no? And doon yung
Exactly.
talagang ano, yun yung blessing ni Malin, no? Hindi lang siya
Oo.
nagpo-problema, merong
Oo.
naglilinis.
Mm-mm.
So
I used to
anyway,
think about it.
yeah. So, thank you so much, Coach Leo, for those three things, no, na shinare mo sa amin. Thank you for being vulnerable, no, na i-share mo yung part ng buhay mo on that. So, matanong ko lang, when you were still in high school, were you the type of person na ikaw ba ay how were you when you were a child? Were you sporty? How does the day look like? Ano yung mga ginagawa mo no?
Kung ano ako ngayon, I was exactly the opposite. As in completely and
Oh.
exactly and entirely the opposite. I was really a very, very shy person. I don't
Mhm.
socialize. I do have a barkada, okay, but
Mhm.
but that's how limited. I only go to my barkada, hang out with my
Mhm.
barkada, but not with other people. I'm not really a social person back then, as in really very very shy person. I would just stay on the side and then
Mhm.
be silent and just observe. That was
Mhm.
how I was in high school,
Mhm.
even in the elementary. Although, in elementary, nag-excel naman ako because I was a consistent honor student, if I may, if I may
Mhm.
say
Yeah, yeah.
it. I was a
Uh-huh.
consistent honor student from grade 1 to grade 5. So grade 6, I was
Mhm.
top 13 on grade 6. So
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
high school, I went to a high school where it was also a highly privileged school because it was also school of some students for elementary graduates for top 20, belonging to the top 20
Yeah.
class. So
Mhm.
but in high school, talagang very shy pa rin ako. Outgrow ko yung shyness ko when I was already in college. So, the experience in college was really different. Di ba people would say
Mhm.
that when you are in high school, that was the time that would really, come out of your shell. But not for me.
Yeah.
It was in college that I was able to. Another fun fact about me is that naging actor ako sa college, although it was only a one-time
Oh.
experience.
Mhm.
So, naging actor din ako. Although, ano lang, extra actor. It was a good experience
Yeah.
for me.
Ano yun, sa film talaga na naging actor or theater?
Oh, no.
Was
Sa
it a
theater,
movie?
I'm sorry. Sa theater, no,
Theater.
sorry. Sa theater, sa on
Theater.
stage lang.
Ah,
It was
on
a
stage. Oh.
a play which was directed by our organization, which was organized by our organization. So lahat yung
Uh-huh.
actors and actors were from the organization. So it was a good experience for me.
Mm-hmm. So back then, no, at the time, high school or college, sporty ka ba? I mean, I know that
Hindi.
you said earlier
Mm.
kanina. So wala talaga. You don't have
Wala,
like
oo, wala.
how do you see
Wala.
sports before?
Mm.
Paano mo tinitingnan at that time yung sports? How do you look at it?
Um, Hindi lang passion, hindi lang. Wala lang, wala talaga. It's not my passion. It was not my passion. In fact, I can speak for my family. We were three
Mm-hmm.
boys in the family. I have an older brother.
Yes.
Okay, I have a younger
Mm-hmm.
brother. We were not into sports. We were tall guys. We are tall
Yeah.
guys. My brother is tall.
Mm-hmm.
My younger brother is also quite tall, but we were not really that sporty. We did not go into basketball, never. But except for my younger brother, when he was in the elementary, he was a member of the soccer. I'm not sorry,
Mm-hmm.
baseball. He was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a baseball player. And then my father was sporty. On the contrary, my father was sporty. He was also on base in baseball, doing baseball. But my mother
Wow.
was not sporty. My even my sisters were not.
Uh,
So it maybe it's in the blood, I
mm-hmm.
suppose. And then during high school,
Mm-hmm.
we were not really that exposed to, the sports. It was
Mm-hmm.
already in
Mm-hmm.
college, but talagang it was never my passion.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Okay. Yeah. Pero hindi talaga siya yung like it's like for other people, no, early on they are already familiar or they're already into
Mm-mm.
sports or they're into healthy active lifestyle, no. So nandun na
That's
sila.
right.
Pero sa
Mm-mm.
at that point sa'yo hindi pa. So
Hindi.
when ito tanong ko lang, no. You're not into sports and you're not into you said you're just a person on the side, no, you're not really,
Mm.
and then you got married, you met Malin, and then you got married, and then when I met you, when I met you, you were already how do you were already a health advocate, I may say, if I may say
That's
so.
right.
You were at the time and
Yes.
had advocate. So
That's right.
kailan nagsimula yung you started advocating for health? When did
Okay.
it start?
Okay. Um, I started to get conscious on my health because I saw my father struggling with his health. Okay. He was a smoker. And then
Oh.
at a later age, he was already like around the 60s. He was already being sent to the hospital several times in a year. He was smoking. He he used to smoke a lot, so that's why he died of anong illness yung smoking, yung
By
what is that
chronic
in
obstructive, COPD?
yeah,
COPD, chronic
exactly, yeah,
obstructive, yeah.
COPD. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so he died with
Oh,
that
yeah.
illness, and then my mother, she was not smoking, but then she got it from my father. And then after a
Yeah,
while, like
second hand.
after, yeah, secondhand smoke, that's right. And then after my father's death, sometime in 1997 or 1998, my mother died of severe pneumonia the following year, 1999. Okay. So I really saw them
Yeah.
really
Okay.
struggling in the hospital, and then there was even a time that I would be the one sending my father to the hospital at the wee hours in the morning, like 12, sometimes 1 or 2 in the morning. So I really felt I have to do something so that I won't be able to experience this kind of difficulty. So when my mother got sick, and then she also said, um, pag mahirapan ako, don't ever intubate me, don't ever bring me to the
Yeah.
ICU anymore. I would rather die,
Yeah.
peacefully. So that's what happened to
Yeah.
her. And then out of
Ah,
that
okay.
experience, I thought to myself, I have to do something for my health. Okay, because I cannot do this for my other sisters and brothers. So I think
Yes,
it's
yes.
it's about me. It's about for myself. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
naging health conscious na ako during this time, like
Mm-hmm.
mga uh, 1999, 1997. So when I met my Malin, alam na yan
Mm-hmm.
na ganun ako. So conscious ako, naging I'm choosing na with my food. I try to eat
Okay.
yung fruit and vegetables, and then fish.
Mhm.
Late, if there's an option not to eat, meat, I would choose the fish and the vegetables.
Okay. Oo.
So that
So you were
started it.
okay, that started it. You were already yeah, you said it started like that way because you've seen it from your parents, no? But
Mhm.
you related a story to me that there was one incident
Ah,
in your life. Well,
mm-mm.
you really like there was really like you were really challenged, yung my health challenge talaga.
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
right.
share that to us and to our audience?
Okay. Mm-mm. By the way, before that, nag-vegetarian pa ako for 2 years. As in, but it was not a strict vegetarian. It was not really a strict
Mhm.
vegetarian. I just chose to eat, fish, fish, chicken, and vegetable. But it was not really um, the proper way of doing it. So that's why. But
Yeah.
somehow, I really wanted to be healthy, so that's why I did it. And then
Yeah.
around 2008, no, sa tanong mo, around 2008, I had this on and off fever, okay? But with fever,
Mhm.
wala akong cough, wala akong cold. So I was really wondering what is wrong with me. So finally, I had to be admitted to the hospital. Wala akong choice, wala kaming choice ni Maling. I was already married at that time. Uh,
Yeah.
so I was admitted, and then it turned out that I had an enlarged spleen. Okay, so
Mhm.
when I was having fever, I was pale. I was really pale during
Mhm.
that time. So I was wondering, and the doctor
Mhm.
was wondering, bakit pale ka pero wala kang cough and cold. So it turned
Mhm.
out I had an enlarged spleen. So I had
Mhm.
splenomegaly. So that was the technical term for the illness.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
enlarged spleen. Oh. So I
Yeah.
was having I was having red blood cells, but it is being eaten up by the white blood cells. So that explains
Mhm.
the enlargement of
Spleen.
the spleen. So
Spleen.
I stayed there for 1 week at the Hospital here in Tacloban, and then after a while, my doctor said, "I think I had to refer you to Manila. Maybe
Mhm.
you are a suspect for leukemia." So I was
Oh.
really devastated. Yeah. My doctor
Yeah.
said baka may leukemia ka. So I was really devastated after hearing that. And so we went to Manila, definitely. Immediately we went to Manila, me and Malin. And then there they made further tests. I did
Mhm.
the same laboratory test, but with ano yun? Yung, anong sinabi ko sa'yo before, yung, um, yung sa ano, yung in-extract,
Uh,
yung,
blood chemistry.
no, yung ano, yung dito sa likod, ah, sa ano ba yung tawag doon? Oh my God, I forgot. Yung kinukuha yung, ah, dito sa likod ba? Dito, at the back, up,
Ano yun?
ano ba yun?
What is it? Parang
It's
kinuhanan
a
ka ng
procedure.
spinal fluid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
CSS
What do you call
spinal
that?
fluid ba? Yung tinanggal sa'yo? Oo.
Yeah.
From your spine. From your spine.
Yeah,
Oo.
yes. Anong tawag
They
doon?
will
There's
poke
a
a needle.
yeah.
Um,
Anong
yeah.
tawag doon?
I
Basta,
nakalimutan ko yung term. But basta
okay.
there's a needle, lalagay nila
Mm-mm.
in between, they'll get the analysis yan of your spinal fluid kung may infection.
Oo. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. So they did that. And then it turned out, wala naman ako. There's nothing wrong with my blood except na, in fact, I have sufficient, I mean, I have plenty of red blood cells. So, hindi cancerous,
Okay.
and I was not a case of leukemia. So, after that,
Hmm.
the more ako naging conscious sa health ko. I think it's high time for me. I thought na it's high time for me to really be conscious about my health. Do more for my health. So that's why naging conscious
Yeah,
ako,
yeah.
and then even up to this time. So when this Herbalife thing came, so the more ako naging passionate about, getting healthy, and then
Hmm.
getting healthy. So that's it.
Okay. So, ano pala yun? Bone marrow pala yun.
Bone
Bone
marrow, yun.
marrow,
Yeah.
bone marrow. Kasi nga, yung suspects, you're suspected
Uh,
to be having leukemia. And
that's
our
right.
bone marrow, which is found in your bones, no, uh, sila kasi yung nagproproduce ng red blood cells. So,
That's right.
tinitingnan nila kung may problema
Mm,
doon, no? Bakit
mm.
pababa yung count mo doon sa red blood
Yes,
cells mo. So, I
exactly.
think that's one of it. So,
Bone marrow,
during
tama.
this time, oh, during this time na you're not really sure, you're having some examination pero wala pang definite, no. What was going through your mind? What was going through your mind during those times?
Um, I was really feeling low, feeling bad because uh,
Mm.
I was still too young then, and then I still want to,
Yeah.
to see my grandchildren, to have a
Yes,
long
yes.
life with my wife. Because bago pa lang ako
Mm.
nag-asawa, at that time, I was on my 8th year of marriage kasi I got married
Uh-huh.
around 1999. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
difficult din. So yun, parang
Yeah.
there was this anxiety, this fear, baka sooner or later kunin
Yeah.
ako ni Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun ang worry ko. So, it
Yeah.
really, it
Yeah.
really affected somehow my uh, mental health. So in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but still
Mm-hmm.
because of my, uh, uh, strong faith in the Lord, somehow
Mm-hmm.
uh, we become stronger in a way. We really have this
Mm-hmm.
strength in us.
Yeah. Okay, so from that experience, no, na, muntik na, kumbaga, I mean, to just even be suspected, that's is really something, no?
Yeah,
Just,
yeah, that's right.
kahit suspect lang, tapos, people are, hindi pa nila alam anong gagawin, that's going to be
Mm-mm.
really a struggle,
Mm-mm.
no? Mahirap talaga sa mental health, no?
Mm-mm.
So, how did you, at the time, how did you cope up with it? Ano yung naging coping mo?
Okay. Yun lang. I really just pray hard. Kasi,
Mm,
what is good about our relationship with my wife is that we have this strong foundation with Catholic faith. So yun,
yeah, yeah,
we were active members of the charismatic group, and then during
yes,
that time we were really so active. Unlike now,
yeah.
admittedly, hindi na kami active sa Amen, sa renewal, sa
Mm.
charismatic renewal. Although we still connect with them every now and then, we still attend activities, but we were not as active as before. But it gave us the foundation to really work hard on our spiritual life, and I think
Mhm.
that really made our relationship and our person to really be strong in everything, be strong in faith in everything that we do, and that includes uh, uh, leading a healthy life.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, totoo yan, no. I'm one person also na who Coach Leo and I are friends in Facebook and even with his wife, no, with Malin. And I can see that even if yeah, you may not be active in terms of the group of charismatic, but you are still actively like taking care of your spiritual life, no.
That's
I
right.
see you both ni Malin, like every Sunday the whole family will be in church. And then
Yeah.
if there's any activity, no, and there be any activity in school, you would be really there, no? Especially, ay, nakita ko pa lang lately yung nag-attend kayo ng, I think it was couples
Oh,
retreat,
it's
ate,
a.
nakita kong
Oh,
pictures. No?
yeah. We
So
are a
you
member
were
of
really,
a marriage encounter group. We have this marriage encounter group. So every now and then we would meet, and we are a member of a core team.
Mhm.
So that's one activity also that we are so passionate about also.
So basically, no, just like other individuals na nababasa ko, and even for myself, no, there would always be a turning point, and there would always be really great change, for people who really wanted to never, again experience the bad things that they have experienced. Like for you, yung experience mo with your parents, and now you have experienced uh, being like suspected, no, ng leukemia, and those are things that really malaki yung impact niya sa iyo and even
Mm.
in your mental health, the way you will deal with other people, your relationship, no. So we will go on a break, but before I go on a break, no, I would leave you a hanging question which you will answer when we come back, Coach Leo. And the question
Okay.
that I'm gonna be asking you is, what what were the steps, no, what were the steps that you really employed strictly on yourself in terms of health, no, na finalo mo talaga to ensure, no, na hindi na mauulit yung nangyari yung mga nangyari sa nakaraan, just like with your parents and just like with you, no. Ano yung mga steps na in-employ mo that really created that impact, no, malaking impact sa of how you deal with and how you perceive lifestyle and how you really take care of yourself, no. So that's going to
Okay.
be the hanging question that you're going to answer when we come back. Okay, so we're going on a short break, so we'll see you in a while. So that's it,
Okay.
let's have a break muna. Okay, thank you.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for the second part of A Day Without Your Health Coach. This is our fourth broadcast brought to you by D Cup Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines and Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, your provider of social commerce turnkey solutions. If you are not yet a smart holder of B-Learning e-card and you're still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the 10th maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness. Enjoy 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month, plus the benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So let me invite each and every one of you to save the date on May 28, 7:30 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass where Master Coach is going to be teaching us the super adapter mental model. Okay, so join us in, and for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. If you are also interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional life coach, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program with CPD accreditation of 40 credit units. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. Co-actively uh, co-create course includes a 21-day web-based learning, 3-day live coaching boot camp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business boot camp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with so many bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Okay, so thank you for joining us still, for all the coaches in our space. Thank you for still joining us, or for still being here, holding on as we do the second part of our A Day Without Your Health Coach. So let's get it on. Let's call back Coach Leo Larraga.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So we have that hanging question, no, Coach Leo. So from the past experience, dahil dun sa mga nangyari sa parents mo, and then again, hindi lang sa parents mo, pati ikaw, talagang nagkaroon ka ng, being suspected to be having leukemia. No? So ano yung mga drastic move, ano yung mga talagang ginawa mo sa sarili mo para ma-ensure no, na hindi na yun mauulit?
So, okay. So after searching, being involved, meeting a lot of people until in 2015, I was introduced to this wellness company, Herbal Life. We call Herbal Life.
Mm,
I'm sure
mm,
Coach Marife is familiar with this one also. So
yes.
it's Herbal Life. So we believe in the product. I believe in the product. So from then on, ito na naging focus ko. We're in one regimen. We have to follow this regimen. We're in every morning we take this protein shake, and that's what we take
Mm,
for the whole morning. That's our breakfast. No more
mm,
no more in between, and then have lunch and then have dinner. So for around 5 years, or maybe 6 years already since we became members
mm,
in 2015, this has been our breakfast regimen. We take this protein shake,
mm,
and nag-focus na kami ng this protein shake every morning. The family is taking, the whole members of the family, including my 3 kids,
mm,
are taking this protein
mm.
shake every morning. That's what we only take every morning. That's what we only
Mm,
have every morning. And then,
mm.
but for the kids, they can eat after lunch, dinner, anything,
Yeah.
except for me. Okay, not much with Malin because Malin is still struggling with some of his her health issues. So in my case, I have to do this for myself. Uh,
Mhm.
During lunch and during dinner, I only take breakfast. I only take vegetable and fish. In fact, here in
Oh.
Calbayog, yung lunch ko, yung lunch ko is always
Mm,
vegetable, tinola na isda, and then rice.
mm,
And then
mm,
in the morning, I try to do some exercise, yung aerobics
mm.
exercise. I do Zumba on video. Okay,
Okay.
I have collected a lot of videos already
Mm,
in my iPad, and then I just choose the kind of exercise that I do in the morning. I wake up at 5:30 or at 6 o'clock, and then I do a
mm,
30-minute exercise. It's Zumba or a Taibo, okay, or some stretching. So I do that every morning before taking
Ah,
my
yeah, yeah.
shower. And then lunchtime, okay, I only have
Mhm.
tinola na fish and then vegetable and then rice. And then in the evening, I have a new
Mm.
ritual in the evening wherein I only take vegetable juice. Okay, I blend
Oh.
in pepino with banana
Mhm.
and
Uh-huh.
5 pieces of white egg white. Five
Oh.
pieces of egg white. I remove the
The
egg yolk.
yellow. Uh-huh.
Oh yes, I mix
Uh-huh.
this.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes I would mix pepino with apple and the egg white,
Mhm.
pepino with banana and the egg white, and then
Mhm.
have a 1 can of tuna, okay, and
Ah, yeah.
some and one biscuit or 2 pieces of biscuits. So that's
Mm.
it. No more. If I do take a snack in the afternoon, it would have to be peanuts all the time.
Uh-huh.
It would have to
Uh-huh.
be peanuts. So
Mhm.
that's it.
Mhm.
And then, although I'm really struggling with sleep because I'm a late sleeper, I would sleep like 10 or 11 because
Mhm.
sometimes Marine would call me. We connect. I connect with my wife
Yeah.
every night. As in every
Yeah.
night. Walang mintis. Every night we connect.
Yeah.
She would call. She would be the one to always call me. So she would call like late already in the evening. So
Uh-huh.
because of that, medyo nalilate yung sleep ko. And then
Mhm.
during this time, before we end up our conversation, we would pray. We do that
Mhm.
every night also, especially during the
Mhm.
pandemic. We did not miss saying the rosary. We did not miss
Mhm.
saying a prayer every night before going to bed, before going to sleep. So
Mhm.
that's what we do. So with this, strong faith in the Lord, and then our wellness journey, we maintain that
Mhm.
kind of journey every time. So medyo yung mental health natin na-improve na rin. Hindi na tayo na-stress. Tapos we can
Okay.
manage, yeah, we can manage stress properly. Yung mental
Okay.
health natin na ma-manage na rin properly. Unlike before, without,
Mhm.
being conscious about your health, I would, I would get angry right away. Ngayon, na-manage ko na
Yeah.
yung stress levels ko. So that's the good thing of being healthy. Nakaka-focus ka rin
Yeah.
on the really more important things to do
Yeah.
every day.
Mhm. Mhm. So yeah, Coach Leo, no, totoo yan, no, because there are so many uncertainties of life, no. Maraming uncertainty that you can't really control. But when you start really, but health is something that you can control, something that you can focus on. And so when you're
Mm-mm.
doing that, no, ginagawa mo yan, tinututukan mo yan, uh, na how you call it, there you get that sense of confidence, no, na you're doing the healthy active lifestyle. So alam mo na may meron kang ginagawa sa sarili mo that is bringing in good things sa and that you, because of that, there's a sense of well-being, eh. May sense of
That's
achievement ka,
right.
may sense of well-being. So mas
Exactly,
nag-level up ang
exactly.
confidence. So definitely when
Mm-mm.
there, so kung may stress, medyo carry na lang. We cannot do
Exactly.
away with
Mm-mm.
stress. That's really part of life. Yeah.
Definitely. Oh,
But we
part
can
of
carry na
everyday
lang.
life.
Diba? Totoo yan, no? So, with all the things na ginagawa mo, no, with all the things, ano yung, with this healthy active lifestyle, sa physical impact, ano yung nararamdaman mo? Ano yung naging changes sa pakiramdam, sa
Oh,
katawan
I
mo?
feel, yeah, I feel so light. I feel so light. I also, mentally, I would feel so positive all the time. Pero
Mm.
nanonotice ko talaga, uh, di ba yung sa Herbalife natin, there is the 80-20 formula, wherein
Ru- Yes,
80 is nutrition, and then 20
yes,
is, anong tawag doon yung sa
exercise.
20? Exercise. Okay.
80
That is
but
what,
exercise.
that is what I'm lacking. I would want to be consistent in that area. So it's really a
And sa
struggle for me.
exercise.
Yung exercise.
Yeah,
Oh,
sa
yung
exercise. Yeah,
80%,
oo.
yung 80% more or less I am complying it. Okay? More or
Yeah,
less,
okay.
makakomply naman ako. Kung hindi mo rin ako makakomply, it would be like, 75 for me,
Okay, okay.
75
Ah, ah, ah.
or like 70. But at least I'm
Mm.
doing it. I'm doing it consistently as much as I can. But for the 20%,
Mm.
medyo nahihirapan ako kasi, you know, uh, there was really a time in 2 weeks. There was really a time I would exercise in 2 weeks, three times in a week for
Mm.
2 weeks. Mas iba
Wait.
talaga yung
Mm.
feeling. Iba talaga yung
See,
feeling.
ang
You
pakiramdam,
you
no?
have yung
Mm.
pakiramdam is different, and then you always have this upbeat feeling, this positive
Yeah.
feeling all the time. Whether
Mm.
as early as 8 o'clock, you feel so good, you feel so positive, you think so
Yeah.
positively in everything that you are faced with.
Mm.
Up to the time bumalik ka sa
Yeah.
bahay, talagang there is that positivity, which is really the benefit of going into exercise on a consistent
Yeah.
way. So iba talaga.
Yes.
So
Consistent.
that is what I'm trying to aim at. Yung
Mm.
mag-exercise ka talaga as as much as possible every day for 30 minutes at least. So anyway, even with a lack of exercise, or yeah, with a lack of exercise, it's still doing me good. You know,
Mm.
having
Mm.
a nutrition which is 80%,
Mm.
and then
Mm.
some exercise every now and then, it's still doing good for
Yeah.
me. It's
Mm.
really
So,
it's giving me a great impact on a day-to-day
yeah.
basis.
So that's a beautiful sharing, no? Kasi nga,
Mm-mm.
well, a lot of people believe, no, na pag hindi, pag they wanna be healthy, sa food, okay na yung sa food nila, no? But
Mm-mm.
one of the things that is really importante din kasi yung nagmo-move tayo because we are
That's
actually
right.
designed. We are designed to move. Kasama po yun. Kasi when you're moving, when you're doing exercise, yung blood flow natin po maganda yung ano niya yung
Mm-mm.
how do you call it? Yung maganda nga yung flow ng blood mo sa
Mm-mm.
different organs of your body kasi nga namumove
Mm-mm.
siya dahil you are exercising or you're moving yourself. Ganun kasi yung design natin.
Mm-mm.
So when we're not moving, even if you're doing, maganda yung kain mo pero you're just a couch potato, you're not really doing anything, hindi maganda yung tulog mo, may impact din siya kasi sa health, no?
Mm-mm.
So, thank you so much for sharing that, Coach Leo. No, it entails a lot of discipline. It entails
That's
a lot
right.
of decision making. No, for you to really na ito talaga gagawin ko for myself. No. Now, may tanong tayo dito kay Coach Tin. Sabi ni Coach Tin, what's one lesson you learn, no, while you're doing your health journey? What is one lesson you learned out of it, no? Sa health journey mo. Ano yung lesson na nakuha mo?
Well, the old saying, the old adage, health is wealth. Health is
Mhm.
wealth. It's the most important thing, because when you are healthy, you can focus, you feel so good, you feel so positive, you are energized, and because of that, you tend to socialize in a very good way with almost everyone. And then
Mhm.
the benefit of properly managing your stress, your anxiety. So health is really wealth. That's my lesson, because makukompare ko
Mm.
talaga when I was not this crazy about health before.
Yeah, yeah.
Talagang iba.
Yeah.
When I was not crazy yet about health, iba talaga. Yung one benefit na nagugustuhan ko sa exercise talaga, okay, uh, everyone should listen to this. Hindi naman ako nagmamayabang, no? Nakukompare ko kasi when you really go into exercise on a regular basis, your mind
Mhm.
is so clear. You think so clearly every
Yeah.
time. And then you really have this certain glow. Iba talaga. So yun ang something na I would want to achieve. Okay, of
Yeah.
course, side by side with with your God, side by side with your relationship with other people. So this is
Mm.
uh, you know a total person in you na pwede mo sana magawa.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for that. No, there's really that glow, and you long for
Oo.
it. No, na we are be able to do it consistently. I know I can relate with that. No, kasi nga, ang sarap
Look at
kahit nga yung
Marife.
tumakbo
Look
lang.
at Coach Marife. Look at Coach Marife.
Yeah,
Glow
kahit
na
yung
glow.
tumakbo ka lang, yeah, kahit yung
Exactly.
tumakbo ka lang, to me, it's really something, no? Yung pag makatakbo ka lang kahit ilang rounds lang, which I do, in a week, gusto ko sana makagoal ng kahit 2 beses lang, makatakbo ako, no? It gives you really, your heart pumps, your blood is flowing nicely. So it, yeah, totoo yan. It gives you that glow. It gives you that a different level of energy and
Mhm.
positivity. Totoo yan,
Yeah.
positivity, no? When you look at it, no? So I know you're a very busy man. You're a newly appointed head of the brand. Not really new, kasi I think it was 2 years ago, Coach Leo, if I'm not mistaken, or
Mm.
was it last year?
Last
two
year
years
lang.
ago that
Last year lang.
last
Last
year.
year
Okay,
lang.
last year you were appointed as the branch head for Pag-ibig, and you're
Kalbayog
again
branch.
you're traveling. You're in Samar, so that's
Right.
about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. To the
Four
last time you
hours.
were in Ormoc, 4 hours pala. In Ormoc, 2 hours yun. If
Two
I'm not
hours.
mistaken, 2 hours na biyahe, no? And it can cause stress, no? It can be,
Ex-
yung biyahe, no? Talagang nakaka-cause pa rin yan ng stress, no? And it can cause, it can impact your appetite, it can
Exactly.
impact your sleep. Meron talaga
Okay.
siyang na ano. And then you said you're going to at least be able to consistently exercise. No? So what are you willing to push, no? What are you willing to push to be able to really get, no, to be able to from this time na nag-uusap tayo, ano yung
Okay.
pwede mong i-push, what you're really willing to push to be able to really get that 20% consistently?
Okay. I've been promising myself. In fact, that was my
Okay.
New Year's resolution. I said to myself, starting January, I would really be consistent now with my exercise. Waking up at 5:30 or 6, do the 30-minute exercise before taking the shower. So I would want to promise that for me again next week. I would want to do that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm really trying to really commit now with finality
Mm,
na
mm,
mag-exercise na talaga ako next week. Starting next week, mag-exercise na ako on a daily basis. At least naman lang
mm,
kung hindi daily, at least 3 times a week while I'm here in Calbayog. Because every now and then,
mm.
during weekend, we would do Zumba with my wife, Saturday.
Yeah.
In the morning, we
Mm-hmm.
would do that. Malin would do that. Sometimes I would come along during
Mm,
Saturday. So that's an additional, of my 20% compliance. So
mm, mm.
so that's also on my plan. Um ang difference kasi dito sa Calbayog, Calbayog is so laid back. It's a laid
Yeah.
back place here. Very laid back, very rural. Although it's a city, it's still rural in a way. And then there is not
Yeah.
much place. There is not much place here na I could jog. They have no wala.
Parks? Wala pa.
Yeah,
Wala pang mga parks. Yeah.
there
Yeah.
is, pero ang liit ng park, it's not so big that
Ayan.
you can jump around for 5 times, 10 times. It's not so challenging because it's a small park. Unless you go to the highway, to
Mm.
the big highway, and then
Nakakatakot naman yung highway.
na, nakakatakot naman yung highway. So, although
Yeah.
my location here is near actually, I could see people here going around the market area, but I don't like it. Doesn't challenge me that much. So
Yeah.
so I will just have to make do with what I can in my apartment, small apartment. I would just do the Zumba
Mm.
na lang there. So that's my commitment to myself. Hopefully I can
Yeah.
really start that next week. I'll tell
Yes.
you.
So,
I promise.
you have to tell me. You have to tell me,
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
So, i-document mo yan para alam ko,
Yeah,
di ba,
yeah, yeah.
makikita ko. Tatanungin kita niyan eh. So, yayain
Okay,
kita ng
okay.
kape.
Okay.
Yayain kita ng kape at pag-usapan natin yan. So, thank you
Okay.
so much, no, Coach Leo, for sharing that, no? Um, true, no, na, there are so many roadblocks, there are so many things that can discourage us, but we can always like reflect and look into our schedule, look into how we're doing things, and really say ano yung pwede pa nating i-push a little bit more, because this is very important for us and it will
That's
benefit
right.
talaga our family, no? So if there'd be any, alam mo naman ngayong panahon na ito, Coach Leo, there's a lot of millennials. There are so many, I mean, with the millennials and with the young generation, maraming makakaagaw ng attention nila at mga bata pa sila. So if there'd be someone, no, listening right now na mga bata pa, no, and for you being able to experience the benefit of a healthy, active lifestyle, yung taking care of your health, what are the things that you can tell them that can encourage them to really step forward and start their health journey?
Oh.
Ano yung pwede mong sabihin sa kanila? Ano yung message mo
um,
sa kanila?
I have to be honest, difficult eh. Yung iba yung mental focus ngayon ng mga kabataan. Pero
Yeah.
anyway, I would really want to encourage them, well, doing their own thing, like being active on social media, because social media is social media. You can see everything there. So even if you're active on social media, I would really encourage them to to give time for themselves, to do some health regimen, okay, as early as now,
Mm.
because with social media, uh, mental health is really a problem nowadays. So
Yes, agree.
maybe you out there, the young generation, you have to balance this with a good, healthy, active lifestyle. It's
Mm.
not bad, being active on social media. I would want you to be active also on your healthy lifestyle. So yun lang
Yeah.
yun. So whatever you do, for as long as it will improve your health, be choosy in what you're eating. Uh, I'm doing that with my kids. Sometimes I would remind them. I have a 22-year-old daughter.
Mhm.
Okay, I would remind her not to eat much rice. So she would listen. Every now and then she would listen. So I would want this to be done also by this young generation now.
Yeah.
So just focus and balance on things that you're doing. Yun lang
Mm.
yun.
Mm.
Health plus
Yeah.
active on social media. Yun lang yun. Gawin lang there's a balance. Yun lang. I think the keyword is
Mm.
just make a balance for on everything that you do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And never like whatever you're doing, do not neglect no doing a healthy active lifestyle. When
Yeah,
do you
that's
think is the
right.
best time, Coach Leo? When is the best time to start a healthy active lifestyle?
Okay. Don't wait for don't wait now you get old. Okay. I think the best, if we talk about the best time, I think um I would want the young people to really enjoy, up to their graduation in college. Maybe when they start working, I think that would be the best time, because you will already be mixing with a lot of stress from your work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that would really, I think, that would really be the best time to really make a balance between being healthy and being active on social media. So,
Mm.
and the balance of your work, social media, and your
And
wellness journey.
physical. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So as Coach Leo is saying, no, stress is really like if you're a young your generation, hindi ka pa wala ka pang career and all those things, your
Mhm.
metabolism is fast, your body responds easily. Pero
Mhm.
pagdating na po ng 25 and up, bumababa na yung
That's right.
metabolism, and when you start working, you're taking care of yourself, you're maybe
The more.
probably you're a breadwinner, stress
Mhm.
is up, no? There's so
Okay.
many demands, there's so many responsibilities that your health will be compromised. So,
Exactly.
para hindi ma-compromise yung health mo, sabi nga niya, have that balance. Start embracing a healthy, active lifestyle. Start doing some habits. No, hindi naman ibig sabihin po na biglang you jump into it, but what can you do right now? So if you're listening to me right now, what can you begin? Maybe you can begin something in forming a habits and exercise. Maybe you can begin forming a habit in the way you eat, no? Yung a pattern of eating mo, no? Eating pattern mo, pwede mong matweak, pwede mong tingnan doon. But
Yes.
sabi nga ni Coach Leo, to really have that, to really be able to, overcome this stresses, no, of work, especially when you're finished college, no, you need to be able to embrace doing healthy, active lifestyle. So thank you so much for that sharing, Coach Leo. Maraming salamat for your time. I know you're a busy person. Maraming transaction yung pag-ibig. So alam ko marami kang ginagawa. But thank you so much for giving us this time, no, for sharing your journey. And true indeed, no, tumataas po yung ating mental health struggle. Tumataas yung mga challenges, no. We have heard a lot of increasing depression and suicide. And as Coach Leo said, there is an impact to mental health when you do exercise, when you do exercise. There's an impact when you do healthy, active lifestyle. You gain positivity, nag-i-increase yung energy level mo, you glow and you look at things in a much more positive way. So malaki po, studies have shown, research have shown po that when people are having some struggles mentally, no, binibigyan po din sila at sinasabihan sila talaga ng doktor, no, ng mga psychiatrists and even psychologists that they have to move because is really moving ourselves no is really our basic design. And when you're not doing your basic design, you're just sitting around, you're just doing nothing, it truly impacts also our mental health. So thank you so much for joining us today. Maraming salamat to all our kindred coaches who are here. We have Coach Ann, Coach Neil, Pascual is also in the watching
Oh,
us. Coach
wow.
Leo, alam mo,
Wow,
BFF ko yan
wow.
din, kaibigan mo.
Thank
So
you, thank
thank you
you.
so much for joining us. It's really a joy to see each and to know each and every one of you. Know for thank you so much for being here. So thank you for supporting a day without your health coach. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, please don't leave a comment. Circulate the link of this video and don't keep us a secret. There are so many people needing encouragement. There are so many people needing awareness, know how to take care of themselves so that they can reach whatever dreams and goals that they have in life. Okay? So I invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. So please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at Think Talk underscore TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Think Talk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. For partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. So see you in the next episode of A Day Without Your Health Coach on May 11, live here at Think Talk Broadcast. Coaches like us think and talk like this. Love Bam Boom. This is us in the Philippines advancing life coaching worldwide. Never ever forget when you have health, you have hope. And when you have hope, you have everything. God bless
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you, Coach Leo. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you, thank
us.
you, thank you. Bye bye, everyone.